And welcome back to the Sonic CD Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be taking on Robotnik's boss fight here in Collision Chaos Act 3, and we're going to go through Tidal Tempest as well. Right. Okay, so with that being said, let's get on with this boss fight. Now, in certain times, I actually had trouble with this game, especially in test playthroughs. Oh my goodness! And that was a lucky stroke, just getting through under 30 seconds. I get through this quite quickly because I actually recorded this previously, but unfortunately I had to restart the recording because I was stuck in this for so long, as well as not getting a few of the time stones as well. Ooh. And as well as that, I've got a huge humongous time bonus. Humongous time bonus. Fantastic. Now we're off to Tidal Tempest. Whee! I'm actually pretty satisfied. I actually stand by my decision to using the Japanese soundtrack in this port. And god damn it! That was my own mistake. We didn't get through the shortcut, so we have to use the normal way. I like this as I kind of like this over the vocal version of the US soundtrack, because this one is a bit more, you know, harmonic, and it fits the atmosphere a little bit more perfectly compared with the US soundtrack. Yeah. Right, let's get that pass banner and let's go back for a bit of a running start. Right. There we go. Whee! There we go, we're on the past now. We're going back to the past to destroy that robot transporter. Now, I don't know what is really that much of a matter with the US soundtrack replacing the Japanese soundtrack in certain ports of this game in the European here at Europe, but for some reason the past music actually is replayed. It's actually the past music of the Japanese version is kind of left intact and untouched. It's only the present and the future music, as well as the special stage music, that was replaced. Only the past music was left intact. Okay, with that being said, we've done Act 1, and we're going off to get our 5th time stone. Ugh. This is where things get a lot more harder and a lot more, you know, headache-inducing in the special stage department. Especially those UFOs are starting to become really annoying now, because of how fast they are going. Okay, then. Let's skip this over. This over, but let's hope I actually hit one of them. Come on. Come on. Why do you have to keep dodging my attacks? Thank you. I got one. Right. This is gonna. Some of them are already going to be taking on, and if those don't actually fail, I'm probably going to jump cut because I don't want to bore the audience out of their minds. I just hit the water. Ow! Why did I get hit by that bloody trap? This is really starting to be annoying. This is really being one of the most annoying things about the special stages, of course, the traps, and of course, some of the controls that... Oh, god damn it! Ugh. Stupid things. Stupid traps. Well, we've only got one more UFO to go, then we're finished with this. It's the last two that gave me a huge amount of trouble, as well as this. Actually, it's the last 3, I believe it is, not the last 2. Sorry about my lack of pronunciation, but no, I don't really. The fact is that these stages are really annoying. Forget now. Let's get that to time. Why did I not lose time when I touched the water? Maybe I did not touch the water. I think I might have skimmed on it, but not touched it. There we go. I thought I was gonna fail there. Alright, time stone number 5 obtained. Right, we got 5 of the 7 time stones right now, so with that being said, let's get on to Act 2 now. Now, Act 2 is a little bit more of a maze than Act 1 is. Act 1's a little bit more straightforward. Act 2 is more of a maze. Or Act 3, being a boss room, is much more, you know... It's pretty much you go down endlessly until you actually hit Robotnik enough times. And this one can be a bit of a pain because there's a pass turn. There's a pass sign up there, and if you don't get that, you have to go further in and try and get through. There's one bonus area. There's one hidden area and secret where you can actually use the where you can go through the wall and get that pass sign. These fireball heads can be quite annoying. Oh, I'm not going to. Yeah, let's try this one more time. Yeah, I did do this in the past, but unfortunately it doesn't seem likely that I should get that. No, you know what, I'm going to give up. I'm going to go wait until later on in the stage before I get that pass thing. Yeah, I don't really... This is the reason why this part is more of a maze compared with this. Compared with the previous act. Right, here we go over the past. We're going back to the past now. I'd be very, very grateful this would be over. Because sometimes there are a few things in this game that they forgot to edit out, like some of the traps. Oh dear. And it's the enemies that some of the blind-sighted enemies can be really annoying at times. Oh, for God's sake! What is that guy's damage? Ugh. I've lost my rig, so all I have to do is to go back through the stage once I got rid of that transporter, thank God. And I've got to get through getting more rings. Seriously, that was annoying. Need to find item pods as well. Looks like I have to use the spin dash to get through this part. I know there's some rings, but unfortunately that's not enough to get me into the special stage. I need 50 rings to get into the special stage like in Sonic 1. This is kind of annoying. If you got 50 rings, so you're near the end stage and suddenly some enemy whaps you, gives you a smack in the face saying, you know what, fuck you. You are not going into the special stage that easily. Air bubble. Oh, we got another item ring. 10 rings. Yes, that's a big relief for me. Right, now we've got to get through this to the goalpost and get to that get to the special stage now. That was really annoying to have all your rings to lose all your rings. That is kind of annoying, especially when you got 50 when you're about to get to the end of an act. You will get blindsided by an enemy, and this happened. That happens. Well, thank God I decided to do a bit of backtracking through the stage and get 50 rings before heading off to this one, because I want to get all the time stones so I can get the best ending. Pretty much like what I did with all the Chaos Emeralds in the previous 2 games. Oh God, acid trip! Oh no! Oh dear! Right, let's get this over with. Alright. I'm doing good so far. I'm doing great so far. Oh, missed it. Oh, goodness gracious me. The background is just absolute acid trip absolute trippy. I think it's designed to actually catch some of the gamers off guard who plays this game. Come on, let me hit you. That's not fair. Oh. That's why I don't like these special stages. It's because they don't cooperate. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh damn. I'm gonna fail. Oh no. Oh thank goodness I got through dry land now. Oh dear. Now I've got to try and get that UFO before anything else happens. Oh damn it! Oh, I lost. That was totally unlucky of me to run out of time before I got to that last UFO. Anyway, with that being said, let's get on with destroy Robotnik in this one. Let's get rid of Robotnik's third boss. Now, the third boss is just ridiculous. And why is that? Well, you'll soon find out. But I will admit that this music and the good future of Tidal Tempest is just absolutely beautiful. No wonder why I love the Japanese soundtrack over the US soundtrack. It's got some good ones. It's got some more notable ones, like the Bad Future Stardust Speedway music, which is used in the Metal Sonic battle later on. And of course the Good Future Stardust Speedway as well, which is pretty beautiful. But the fight between Metal Sonic is just absolutely great. Oh, and we get to see, oh, it's this boss. You've got to get those bubbles before you can actually hit him in the cockpit. Oh, for God's sake. I think they added the sound effects into better proportions. I think in the original version of the game they don't. Oh, I just managed to dodge that time. I think in the original version of the game, the doo-doo sound whenever Sonic gets hit by dies or even gets his shield gone. He pretty much the sound doesn't actually appear, but they actually added it in for Sonic whenever his shield goes, so that's pretty good. And that's the boss, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to do is to get rid of the majority of the bubbles so you can actually expose the cockpit. Whenever you expose the cockpit, he's easier to actually hit, unless you use some kind of a glitch. Okay, so with that being said, we've done with Tidal Tempest. It is time for us to go to Quartz Quadrant. This stage. Oh. Why did I do that? Maybe that was a bit of a glitch or something like that. But anyway, with that being said, we've gone to Quartz Quadrant where everything goes a lot more harder. Okay, so we're going to try and get a lot of rings and see if we can get that past. No, that's not the past post. That's the future post. Need to find the post one. The past one. Oh, this is really good. Oh, there, that's the one. Okay, so let's go to the past. Yes, we've done it. We're going to the past now. Well, that whistle is pretty good. It's really shows how creative the Japanese soundtrack makers of the Japanese version of the game actually was. Making more techno-based music for Sonic CD. Okay, right, I know the transporter is in one of the rooms. Oh, for God's sake! Right. Now, where is it? It's not there. I think I might have passed it. Alright, because I've lost a lot of my rings, I'm going to try and do some backtracking. Alright, I'm going to do some backtracking to see if I can find that robot generator. And of course, the music will make up for it. Music for the past version, of Quartz Quadrant is actually pretty catchy as well. Oh, at least I decided not to go back to the future, so go back to the present day. Well, if you're in the past, then you'll step back to the present day if you actually hit a future side in the past and go back and forward in time. Right, let's go. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Okay. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, there it is. There's the transporter. Right, let's destroy it. And I need some more rings. I've managed. I got hit again, and that's meant I lost all my rings again. Stupid Robotnik. Can't he learn just to stop being such a complete, dipstick, dilbert to try to get rid of Sonic, when all of his plans really are just some kind of total cock-up. Robotnik, why don't you just give up? Well, he never ever gives up. He always comes up with some plan to stop the blue blur. Oh dear. Now with that being said, I'm actually going to jump cut straight to Act 2 because I failed at the next special stage. So let's jump cut. Welcome to Act 2 Quartz Quadrant. This is gonna be a bit of a painful part. Right. Looks like I'm gonna have to jump cuts. I'm gonna have to end this part pretty soon as well because I actually failed getting to the past and getting that robot transporter as well. Well, mostly because so many enemies keep getting in my way, and because of also the springboards as well that actually failed to get me into the past. This is what happens. Okay, here we go. Right, come on. No! That was a fail. I need to find another past sign. I hardly think that's gonna help. No, that's not the past. Right, stop. Right, thank you. Let's get rid of that one. Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Batnik, but it's your own fault that you got in my way. So, this is the reason why I don't like some of the Batnik plays. Ah! Stupid Batniks! Sometimes the Batnik placement is just so badly done, it just feels like the whole entirety of the game is designed to actually be much more challenging to that of the players of first Sonic games than both those games combined. This game is probably the hardest of the lot, bar Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which wasn't released at the time. Sonic CD was pretty much the hardest game of the Sonic series. There's the robot transporter, but we need to get to the past in order to break that, because we need to actually destroy it. We must get back to the past. You know what? I'm actually going to stop right here because I do not want to bore the audience out too much. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time for when we take on the rest of Quartz Quadrant and go through the robot factory. That is... you know what? We'll just end it there. I'll see you guys later.